Exactly, which is why it's not. Which is not why it's a respectable bar. But okay, so you have identified some Easter eggs in this Iceman project. Did you want to get into those, or did you want to? Oh, we're on the numbers. Where are we at?
Let's do the albums. So let's do
Charlamagne, are we live? Are we live? Are we live? DJ Envy, are we live? Are we live? Can the people hear my voice? Cause I'm at the Breakfast Club and I'm addressing all the lies.
The
albums. The other albums we didn't do. Maid of Honor and Habibti.
Okay.
Let's start with Maid of Honor.
I don't have much to say.
Let's
What are we doing with those albums?
Talking about
it.
Yeah. Oh. So, I was shocked that I have talked
Let's start with Maid of Honor.
Okay. I like what I've heard so
Let's
far.
start with Habibti.
Okay. Habibti, I was definitely shocked to hear like from 3 people recently talking about that they liked Habibti and I hated it.
Cause me and you were sitting there.
We were like, what the hell? And I was telling my friends about our like review of it. I was like, dang, we both hated it so bad. I met like 3 people that were like, that's the Drake I know. I like that Drake.
A lot of people have a preference for that Drake.
Oh, I don't want that Drake ever.
Really?
No, not a whole album. That it was. I just don't get it.
I'm gonna try to find a random moment.
Well, did you like Sexy Songs for You?
Huh?
Did you like Sexy Songs for You? Yeah. Oh, you was fucking with that. Okay. I'm trying to think of other albums where he was. Did you like Fire the Dogs?
I don't know. Okay. Look at your face. So these are our faces. This is a completely random moment, and these are our faces during the random moment. Your daughter's even laughing.
I know. I'm looking at it.
So this is a live reaction from Habibti.
Habibti, don't play that with your baby.
Yo. Okay. So Habibti means
my baby,
my dear, right? Something like that.
He said, "Look at his eyeballs."
You're looking real Uncle Ruckus right there.
Okay, so yeah, Habibti means my baby, my darling, my dear.
Yes.
We did this, bro. It's so funny how our conversations. I don't know if y'all saw the clip ups I made of going between my conversations with you.
The one that we did.
We end up talking about the same stuff.
Thing, yeah.
So it's interesting.
Man.
I was like, dang. I'm like, I'm surprised you caught that.
So you hated it. Why did you hate it?
Because it was so slow. I was so tired. I literally was waiting for it to end. It felt like it was just pulling me down the road, chained to a car slowly.
Dang.
Bro,
it was so dragged out.
It was so drowsy, bro. It was so sleepy the entire time.
That we couldn't get nothing, no beats.
Bro.
You wasn't fucking with WNBA? Like, come on.
WNBA was decent, but it wasn't like, I'm not going to play it again, bro. I'm not doing it. I didn't add it.
My mans called me literally in the middle of the joint. I said, bro, we listening to Habibti.
Oh, yeah.
Bro said, yo, it's this one part in the album where bro literally walks to the gas station. That shit is so trash. Literally, I said, all right, I'm going to talk to you later.
We the next song.
The next bar. It was the next bar. It was the bar he described.
Man, that's okay, which is why I said if he would have dropped like part of the reason this album's gonna go gold, right? The album's gonna do well.
Yeah.
Habibti. If it had dropped by itself, like it's fortunate enough to have dropped with Iceman.
I don't think that's true. I think
you think if it would have dropped by itself that you would have Drake on your top 5 list?
I think yeah.
I don't think it would have got as many spins as it has had it not dropped with Iceman. Is what I'm trying to say.
Because again, it's like seeing a bad bitch. Before you see the bad bitch, you don't know what's there. So people were gonna listen to the album no matter what. So if Drake had just dropped this, he would still get the initial rush of listens. But you probably are right. He probably won't get the word of mouth listens and they're just excitement
running it back. Because I listened to Habibti multiple times, like twice at least.
So look,
I'm so
I got
maybe 3 times.
I got a surprise announcement for you guys.
What?
I was watching this exact episode back where you see my face. I was ironing on the ironing board. I said, "This kind of a jam. Like what I'm hearing right now is kind of a jam." So I went. And don't forget, I went and I listened to it again. I said, I think I like this.
I cannot.
I think I like it, bro. Like,
but Habibti is an example of why I haven't been checking for Drake albums for a while.
All right.
Habibti is actually a good album.
It's alright.
I like Habibti. Habibti.
And like I said, when on the last episode that like I enjoyed it first listen more than the first listen of Iceman, and it was because he wasn't doing the tough talk. Like, am I saying it's better? No, it's not better. But what I'm saying is this was like he wasn't the Iceman character, right? He wasn't dissing Kendrick. He wasn't taking shots at people talking shit. Some of the records that I did like were WNBA. Slap the City. I think Sexy Red ruined that record. Classic is the best song. Classic is the best song on Habibti.
This is why I want to sit with like.
Classic was the only one that we really liked.
This is
on first listen.
This is why I want to sit with a literature professor because we just be talking about the surface of the shit, bro. And it's like, I didn't like the sound of that Drake and Sexy Red. Of course you didn't like the sound. That's the point of the record. I don't think niggas are really delving into what's happening with the character on this record, bro. This record is
This is not my character. That's my thing. My thing isn't as much. Yes, it was slow.
But but you haven't defined the character.
The character.
You haven't found enough interest.
We defined the character on our listen.
We pretty much did.
Yeah, that's not my favorite Drake character. I prefer the Iceman, and I even liked what I heard on Made of Honor so far. I thought it had like some Jersey club beats, which I'm big on. Dancing, working out. Those are my repeat songs.
Bro, this is how this shit started, bro. To all the sweethearts and the dates I've had, I wonder what they say about me, how would they describe me as a man. I know I'm no angel, but I tried. Even in the thing, when I started reading the lyrics, I said, oh.
No, you tried.
I read this resonates with me. Do these words resonate with you as a dude, bro? To all the sweethearts and the dates I've had, I wonder what they would say about me, how would they describe me as a man. I know I'm no angel, but I tried.
Honestly, I think this was one for the
bros. I'm asking a man, Ashley.
Oh, I
You don't like it. We know you don't like it.
I was just saying it was one for the bros.
I don't even know if it's for the bros either.
It's for the bros.
I think from what I heard you say, yeah, I can identify with that.
Whatever names you call me, I'm that if you say so. You want me in pain. So I mean, we talked about this on the thing. It's like I resonate with this stuff. Then we get into WNBA.
Yeah, that don't make me like the music though.
Really?
I mean
that statement.
But we do have to
that declaration.
Kind of talk about it.
Yeah, I mean it contextualizes it, but it doesn't make me like the music anymore.
Yeah, and that's where I ask, like, where are you gonna find your entertainment 20 years from now? Because you're not gonna like the music, bro. There is not, bro. Music is such a thing that you really do connect to it deeply when you're young, and as you get older, you have to start to contextualize what you're connecting to.
Yeah, I mean, I listen to a lot of older music, like, you know what I'm saying, truthfully.
Bro, we be having, bro, because every conversation is the same conversation across the internet and across. Man, I'm really the type of person who listens to old music. I'm an old soul. Bro, we get it. You're cool. You're deep. Whatever, nigga. You're classic.
Just the facts.
So you asking me what I be entertained by? I'm either gonna attach to either the context of it, or I'm gonna attach to the beats, the production. So Iceman to me was like top production for me. I like Iceman. Habibti did not give me that much production, and because I can't relate to the context, I think it was a no.
Yeah, I fuck with it. I fuck with Rusty intros, WNBA, Slap the City, High Fives, Her Nor There, I'm Spent, Classic, Gen 5.
That's the whole album, bro.
Yeah, the first 8. The last 3 really not for me. Yeah, I mean, I'm being honest with you. I can get into the character, the ideas. Gen 5 starts out like How many nights can we get dressed up back and forth over some Italian wine? He's telling you his story that he wants you to hear. He wants you to hear the other side of being thoughtful about this. He wants you to hear the side of it. Oh, okay, this is me living it. Before, I was just asking you the question. Hypothetically, what is it like to be 70 and alone? Who really wants to do that? Our generation is heading that way. On this album, he's just fully inside of the character. Okay, I'm a person heading towards being 70 and alone. The record with Sexy Red it sounds like that because she's mimicking and representing a lifeless sexual interaction. Right here, right here. Right there, right there. Right here, right here. It's lifeless.
Yeah.
It's literally what happens to love after a long time, especially toxic love.
You know how
You
you
just go
always
through the
say
motions.
you don't sit and listen to R&B? Like,
This ain't R&B.
I know it's not R&B, but like the
Part of
context,
this is R&B.
Classic is R&B.
the context of the
Yeah.
of
That's
the
even
crying
with,
over the relationship
Danielle Jones
is what it's
sample,
giving to me.
the interpolation. That's I'm feeling you.
Yes.
That's R&B.
That's R&B, yeah. So I see classic as R&B, but most of this I see is what Drake regularly does. A mixture of melodic rapping and beat changes.
I do, yeah.
I like Drake with the melodies.
But yeah, I think it's a good album.
And I
man.
don't always want to hear a straight.
For-
Y'all can listen
for all
to
the
straight
do-
auto-tune
For all the
Drake.
dogs was a better attempt at this than this.
I can't get there with you at all.
For all the dogs.
I just wasn't a fan.
For all the dogs was mostly, for all intents and purposes, R&B project.
But I don't think
A lot of songs. But
Since you're not really connecting with the part that I'm connecting with, which is the words and the lyrics, I think that's what I didn't like about For All the Dogs. The words were missing. It's literally what Joe Budden said. Hey, bro, say some ideas. Stop hanging out with 25-year-olds. Say some thoughts that niggas really understand. And so on this album,
because the record that my bad.
on this album, he's really spending a lot of time. I wouldn't say taking accountability, but just
reflecting.
reflecting on the whole situation.
It was given like a diary, like maybe he jotted this down in his notes because that's how he was feeling that day.
Yeah, bro. I mean, but we talked about some of the things, like how many birthday parties you finna go to, how many the trips are getting longer and longer and longer. The I'm spent with Low Shimmy. I don't know how niggas saying this. Is that your fantasy, bro? That a woman would want you without anything at all to your name?
Yeah.
I think
that's every nigga on earth fantasy.
I was about to say
that they're valuable inside of them yeah, they're valuable
but
in
that
and of
is
themselves.
also, to me, on that album shows where it doesn't matter if she really did. Literally, it sounds like you would have to have nothing to believe a bitch.
I'm gonna be real with you. If you don't take a bitch through a season where you showcase to her, I have absolutely nothing, before you put that ring on her hand, you might have should have did that.
So he's already too rich. So that to me is like a hopeless album. Like it's sad to me.
It's not hopeless because he's rich. It's hopeless because this woman, she's extremely rare.